Bodybuilding show brought to you by ProSups at the 2014 NPC AZ Open with Esther Bucci, the Physique champion tonight. And what class?
It was
Physique.
Physique.
It was just one?
Yeah, one class.
Okay, you got first place. Last week I met you.
Yes.
And you got second place. And, you know, I think I told you what I thought about that class. Best, you had the most muscle, best muscularity. Oh my God, you got to see this girl's posing routine. Amazing posing routine. I almost want to get with you for my posing routine. It was that good. But I don't know, maybe they were looking for conditioning, because maybe, you know, I mean, if it were me, I told you who I thought should have won the class. So, but congratulations, hell of a package. How long have you been competing for, Esther?
So I started with figure, so I've been competing probably for a good 15 years or so. Ish. But then from a muscularity standpoint, I was really tired of forcing my body to do something that it really didn't want to do, and that's like continue to break down the muscle. So when Physique came about, I'm like, oh yeah,
that's for you, right?
Yeah. And I think that my body and my mind just kind of grasped that. And for me, even from a posing standpoint, I love it. I mean, I'm celebrating kind of what I've worked so hard for.
Yeah.
And I just think we're allowed to show that, in my opinion, in our posing. So.
Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful physique, great lines. And I mean, when I watched your posing routine, it was reminiscent of watching maybe Kai Green, because Kai Green is, to me, probably the best poser in men's bodybuilding. And as far as I'm concerned, you're the best poser in women's physique. NPC, IFBB, I don't care. But I love your posing routine. Super awesome. Super awesome.
Thank you.
So what's next? Are you going to head to the USA's next week?
Well, that's a good question. So, still talking to Coach.
Okay, and actually she's with Haley's Comments. That's Marcus Haley. He's going to be on the show on Tuesday, so look for that episode coming up.
Maybe he'll tell you that?
Maybe he'll tell you.
Absolutely, yeah.
Good.
So, no, I'm really excited. So, we'll figure out what our next steps are.
Good. So are you aspiring to be an IFBB pro?
Absolutely. No, absolutely. That is my lifelong dream, is to become a pro. And just really carry that torch and just prove that you can. Hard work, dedication definitely pays off. You just stick to it.
You know what I like about Esther is that she started out in figure and noticed that her body was changing, she was getting bigger, and then when Physique came out, she, you know, that was the class for her to compete in. Now she's totally flourishing in the women's physique division. And man, I think you're definitely pro caliber. I'm not just saying that because you're doing my show, but I love your physique and I love your posing. And so you have a lot of sponsors?
No, so I'm open to sponsorship. So no, not yet.
So go ahead.
I just moved from the Midwest, so we're new here, 7 months old.
Okay. What do you think so far?
Oh my God, I love it. I love her so much.
And who do you like? Dana and Bailey? I've had her on my show.
Yes, I absolutely love her. I absolutely love her. She's amazing. Yes.
So if you're looking at women's physique, I think she's definitely the poster child for how you should look.
Absolutely.
You know, but hopefully you'll be standing on stage next to her, battling now for that Olympia title. That'd be so cool. So how do people find you, Esther?
I can be found on my Instagram account, and that's Sweet S Star. So SweetETESESTAR on Instagram.
Sweet Star on Instagram, and then on Facebook. Are you on Facebook?
Yes, and it is S Bucci, ESEBUCI on Facebook.
Okay, great. So what do you do outside of? Are you a personal trainer?
No, I actually am a general sales manager during the day, so I work 15, 16-hour days, and that's my whole philosophy. So if you really want to do something, you can do it. You make the time for what you love to do. And so I manage to work during the day and give me the time, after hours to productive physique.
You know what? My hat's off, because a lot of people that excel in this sport are so entrenched in it because they work at a gym, and I think that's a little bit of an advantage. You know, I myself work at least 10 hours a day, and you know, I have to balance life, job, relationships, training, meal prep, and all that. So you're doing all of that. So I mean, I put you kind of up on a pedestal for everything that you're doing. So hats off to you for everything, all the hard work.
Yes, for sure. Thank you so much.
What do you do outside of the gym?
Outside of the gym, trying to lift something heavy.
You know, I used to do this thing on my show. It's called 20 Questions. And I did this 20 questions because when I ask a competitor that's serious about competing, and I ask them what they do outside of bodybuilding, lift heavy things, and there's no answer, because You know, it's 365. It's 24/7.
Yes.
She's living and breathing and her dream and working and balancing life. All of that. I'm so impressed with this girl. Please, I encourage you to watch footage of this show. Find her on Facebook. I hope somebody reported your routine at the Tucson show or this show. And I wish you nothing but the best. Thank you for doing the show. So Esther Bucci on the V Bodybuilding Show, brought to you by ProSups. Thanks to ProSups, 6-pack bags, My Oatmeal, Ride Now, Heated Jungle, Swole Swag watches, and Metroplex Gym for all your support. But before we sign out, we are at a show, and I'd like Esther to give us a show, and let's see this physique once and for all.
I think it's the lighting, because we did one over there and it looked a little blurry.
See if I can touch it.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful. That is awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. Esther Bucci, Haley's comments. I'm sure you did you thank everybody? Did I give you an opportunity to thank anybody?
So I'd like to thank Marcus, my team Comment, my husband, my family, my friends, my job, and just everyone behind the scenes that have, yeah, exactly, my dad, my dog, they've supported me. You know, it's definitely been a journey, and much more to come. So thank you.
Awesome. Esther Bucci, well said by an NPC champ in Physique. So thank you for watching. Like it, tweet it, share it. You know it. Thank you.